This March, the night sky reaches a dramatic crescendo with a spectacular total lunar eclipse and a series of striking celestial alignments. It is a month that promises to captivate both casual observers and dedicated astrophotographers alike, marking a beautiful transition into the spring observing season. The rhythm of our nights begins with the full moon on March 3rd. While the bright lunar glow will dominate the early evenings, the skies will gradually darken as we move toward the last quarter on March 11th. The most ideal period for deep sky observation arrives with the new moon on March 19th. This creates a perfect window between March 17th and 24th to capture faint nebulae or observe distant star clusters in total darkness, before the lunar cycle concludes with the first quarter on March 25th. The undisputed crown jewel of the month occurs right at its start. On March 3rd, we will witness a spectacular total lunar eclipse. The partial phase begins at 9:50 UTC, with the maximum eclipse occurring at 11:33 UTC. This event will be visible across much of the Americas, the Pacific, and parts of Asia, where the moon will take on a deep, coppery red hue. I recommend checking these universal times against your local time zone to see if the eclipse will be visible from your specific location. For our viewers in the United Kingdom and Europe, this particular event will unfortunately remain below the horizon. As the moon continues its journey through the constellations, it will lead us to several striking pairings. On the night of March 26th, the moon will be in a close encounter with Jupiter, followed by a beautiful conjunction with Pollux on March 27th. The highlight of these lunar encounters occurs on March 29th, when the moon will pass directly in front of the star Regulus, starting around 1846 UTC. This lunar occultation will be a special treat for observers in Europe, the United Kingdom, and parts of Asia. Since the exact timing depends on your specific coordinates, and considering that many regions will be transitioning to daylight saving time, please use this universal time as a reference to confirm when the heart of the lion will vanish behind the lunar disk in your area. Beyond these lunar meetings, individual planets will put on their own shows throughout the month. Jupiter remains the king of the night sky, staying visible in an ideal overhead position for observation all through March. Venus will be a brilliant beacon on the western horizon just after sunset, offering a stunning view in the twilight. Saturn, however, will be in conjunction with the Sun during the first days of March, making it unobservable for much of the month as it remains hidden in the solar glare. Meanwhile, Mars will also remain hidden from our view throughout the month. As we look beyond our solar system, the deep sky targets of March feature a mix of iconic structures and rewarding challenges. The Pleiades star cluster continues to offer incredible detail for wide-field setups. Nearby, the Monkey Head Nebula provides a complex and beautiful structure for those with longer focal lengths. Higher in the sky, the Beehive cluster is perfectly placed for binocular observation, appearing as a shimmering swarm of stars. For dedicated astrophotographers, the Jellyfish Nebula remains a faint but rewarding remnant to capture, while the Owl Nebula in Ursa Major offers a hauntingly beautiful planetary nebula target. Whether you are witnessing the Earth's shadow fall across the moon or following the graceful movements of the planets, March promises a spectacular show. From the simplest pair of binoculars to the most advanced telescopes, there is so much to discover in the shifting canopy of the night sky.